ladies and gentlemen in the house. Niko naye madam, niko naye mgeni ambaye, you know, anavaa kofia nyingi na nataka nieleze jinsi anavyovaa hizo kofia. Ni flight attendant, ina maana kwamba anafanya kazi kwenye shirika la ndege. Vile vile pia ni mkulima. Na vile vile pia ana kampuni ambayo inatengeneza sanitary towels ambayo inaitwa Binti Pads. Lorna Joyce, mambo vipi?
Habari mwende.
How are you?
I am very good.
Karibu sana kwenye studio.
Asante sana. I'm so glad to be here and so excited.
I know, right?
Yes.
Even me, I'm very excited. Wakati ambapo nimeona kitu ambacho unafanya, I reached out to you. Yeah. Ukanieleza, nilikuwa natamani sana kukuhosta. Yeah. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Wewe ni Lorna Joyce.
Lorna Joyce.
Ni nani?
Wow. Lorna is a work in progress. Tuseme hivyo. Kwa sababu kila siku we keep changing, we keep learning new things. Lorna is passionate about women empowerment and just growing the youth and giving out opportunities kwa watu. And pia mimi mwenyewe in life, I tell people I'm a lover of life. Yes.
What does love? Iyo inamaanisha nini, a lover of life?
In all the challenges inakuja juu chini, by the time naenda kulala usiku, I wake up with a renewed energy the next day.
Manake watu wengine wakisikia love of life unajua mpiga sherehe wewe. Hiyo pia unapiga.
I get that. Sai muda hakuna. Muda ni mchache.
Mambo ni mengi, muda ni mchache.
Hakuna, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Interesting. Yeah. So, Lorna, umelelewa wapi? Where did you grow up?
Yeah. So, maisha yangu imekuwa very up and down, same way nakwambia. And I grew up, first of all, I grew up in Nyahururu. My dad was a policeman.
Oh, so, police?
Yes, so he was posted kila mahali. So I've lived in Maua, I've lived in Nyahururu, I've been to Garissa, I've been to many places. And Mama didn't want that because you're up and down, Manisha, you don't get time to settle and be in school. So the last place to liishi ilikuwa Nyahururu. That was the last posting. And then tukakuja Nairobi.
Okay.
So it was a back and forth.
Okay.
Yes.
Wewe mtoto wangapi kwenu?
I'm the firstborn.
Okay, katika familia watoto ngapi?
2.
Watoto wawili.
Yes. So
nice.
Me and my younger brother.
Oh.
Now, it was a good life. It was an amazing life. We had everything we wanted.
Wow.
Now, problem ilifika when, during the line of duty, my dad was killed.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yes. This is in 2006. Hapo ndio nimeingia high school. And it was a good high school. And now it's trying to figure out life after that because yeye ndio alikuwa breadwinner. Tumeachwa mimi na mamangu
na mdogo wako,
my small brother. And in July, that's when my dad passed on, 2006. Around August 4th, that is like 2 weeks later, my younger brother was sick. He also passed on.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. So we were left, the two of us, my mom and I. And government ilikuwa imetuprovidea vitu nyingi from, a house, cars and everything. Na hiyo ikiisha, breadwinner akitoka kwenye hiyo life, you go to either what you had saved, ama kile mlikuwa mmejipanga kama familia or nothing. Sisi hatukuwa tumejipanga. We went back to zero. My mom and I. And zero meant we went back to something that we didn't even have. So the first place we went back was a children's home. And this was ilikuwa tu mahali mama alikuwa ametafuta, she starts working, volunteering there so that we get a place to stay.
Okay.
There was pensions and stuff like that, lakini following that process from the government, it took years. So I was still in school. I'm trying to learn to get my head in school. I've lost a dad. I've lost
a brother.
And I'm trying to just even survive in that school. Sasa school fees imeanza kuleta shida. Hata transport ya kufika shule. I was schooling in Murang'a. Ilikuwa shida. And then now add that to a loss plus school.
Ilikuwaje ile kwa upande wako?
It was the toughest time of my life. I don't know how manage kumaliza shule up to form 4. Because wewe ukiwa na roho ya when you're okay in school, you're able to really concentrate. But when you're not, and you don't even know utarudi nyumbani wapi, that was the most depressing time of my life.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Anaitwa Joyce, ama Lorna Joyce, ambaye ndio mgeni wetu leo kwenye studio. Ni dada ambaye ni co-founder wa Binti Pads, ambazo nimezishika kwa mikono yangu sasa hivi. Ziko kwenye maduka.
Yes.
Ziko kila mahali.
Supermarkets, duka, anywhere, online, ukitaka kuorder ziko.
Okay.
Yes.
But sasa story yake ndio very interesting. Because nataka tukirudi sasa tuongee kuhusiana na jinsi maisha yalikuja mkasurvive na mama yako until now. Ukaingia hata kwenye shule ya kufly, you know. Mpaka her story about the pads is the most interesting. Pads zilitengenezwa kwa sababu ya cabbage. Cabbage. Lorna. Tulikuwa tunazungumza na ukaniambia kwamba baba akawa amefariki, ndugu yako mdogo. Ulikuwa form ngapi?
Form 1.
Wow.
Yeah. Ndio nimejoin tu shule.
Uliwezaje kumanage mpaka ukamaliza shule?
I think mama kuwa hapo was enough. Because now I felt lazima I would have stepped up to now be her assistant, her help. Because yeye sasa ndio aliteseka zaidi with the loss. She really got depressed and became very low with life. So I feel like I lived for her. Hiyo wakati. Yes, it was keep moving kwa sababu yeye tu ndio anakutegemea, wewe ndio umebakia.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wakati huo wote did you feel ulikuwa na hope ya kuwa whatever your dream was? What was your dream ukiwa high school pale?
Actually, nikiwa mdogo sana, for me to be a flight attendant, unakumbuka ile wakati tulikuwa tunaenda kusindikisha watu JKIA, tulikuwa tunaenda wengi pick up. Yes. So sisi tulikuwa wengi kwenye gari. And when we got there to send off one of my family members, I saw a group of ladies wamebeba suitcase with their red suits, nikasema
looking very nice.
Ani akina nani? I want to be these people. I think I was as old as maybe 10 years. I was very young. I didn't know what they were doing, but I just wanted to work in the airport and walk like them.
Okay.
So I grew up with the dream of just wanting to be a flight attendant.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So, your flight attendant, how alikuja akafanikiwa, ndio vitu ambavyo tunataka kuvijua zaidi. Mpaka sasa hivi anamiliki kampuni ambayo inatengeneza sanitary towels, ambayo nimeishika hapa nzuri, by the way. Quality inakaa vizuri. Wewe mwenyewe ndio your own ambassador? Brand ambassador?
You have to believe in your product before you sell it to anyone.
Good stuff. Tukiwa tunaendelea kupiga story na mgeni wetu ambaye anaitwa Lorna Joyce, ambaye ni flight attendant. Alikuwa anapigisha hapa story kidogo tusahau kurudi hewani. You know, about her life as a flight attendant, na vile vile yeye kama mkulima. Na hiyo habari hajanipa ya mkulima, na vile vile sasa hii ako na kampuni ya kutengeneza sanitary towels ambayo moja nimeshika kwenye mkono sasa hivi. Unaniambia nifungue wanaume waone kwa hii studio. Na vile wanaume hawapendagi. Oh, it's really soft.
Stigma. Yes. Cotton.
Mbona inaitwa Binti Pads?
Easily. Binti, msichana mrembo, resonate with it. Inafaa kuwa ukishika binti, own it, it's yours. It's a product that's quality, comfortable. So it had, when we made it, it was for the Kenyan woman. You had to resonate with it. Binti is a Swahili name, of course. So we wanted to just make it home.
Okay.
Yes.
Aya, nataka tuende haraka kwa sababu ya muda sasa.
Yeah.
Wewe uko pale, umesema shule ilikuwa Murang'a, ilikuwa inaitwa nini?
Murang'a inaitwa Kahuhia Girls.
Kahuhia Girls, I know it.
Yeah.
Walikuwa wanavaa kama sisi, white and green?
Green.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know Kahuhia Girls.
Yes.
All right, so ndot ukasema mkaenda
Kamaliza.
airport at one point.
Yes.
Ukaona flight attendants
Flight
wanapita
attendants. Yes.
na zile bag zao, ukafurahia sana, ukapenda.
Yeah. That was what I wanted to be.
Hivyo ndio ulifanya ulipomaliza?
Nikamaliza shule with so many challenges. I knew, yani bila kumaliza shule, there was nothing out there for me. Kwa sababu sasa hakuna mtu ama mzazi wa kutegemea. So I finished around 2009 and 2010 nikaingia college ya cabin crew.
Okay.
So within hiyo wakati 2010 niko shule, trying to get the groove of things. Mama naye akaanza kwa mgonjwa. So 2010 around September hivi, she was very sick and she was very tired. Na akaniambia, Joyce, nataka kuona. Na akanikalisha chini akaniambia, I don't think I'll be here in October. You need to let me go. And this is me, ndio hata sijapata ID, ndio naanza kungangana na maisha. And I'm wondering, kwa nini unaniambia you want me to let you go? And she told me, nimechoka na maisha and I need you to understand that. Nimekuona umegrow, umemaliza shule, sasa uko kwa shule nyingine and you have to own your life. And for 3 months, she really, really took care of me, taught me what life is. And sidhani kuna wakati I didn't cry every night thinking, why is she telling me this? Na it was a good time because hiyo wakati alinifunza, kana huyu, jua huyu, hawa watakupeleka hivi, maisha unaifanya hivi, before you do ABCD, at least travel, see life, go out there, experience that first. And October ilipofika, because my birthday is on 4th of October, akaniuliza just maybe 3 days before, is there anything sijai kufanyia in your life? And I said, you've never done a birthday for me in my life. Akasema sawa. She was very sick. We woke up, went to town, tukanua keki, popcorn, just some small simple things. Tukaita marafiki zangu, cut the cake, and we sang happy birthday for me on the 4th. Karudi shule, and just around 7th of October, nikapigiwa simu kwamba just come home, kana mama yako kwa sababu sidhani yako sawa. And that was a weekend leading up to Monday. And she told me, and we were just there, we were waiting. I'm asking us to go to hospitali. So we will go. Usijali, we will go. Around Sunday, sasa, I'm telling her, I can't wait anymore and we have to go. Kesho lazima Monday tuamke. And that Sunday, she didn't sleep. We just stayed up all night. And Monday morning, ninaita rafiki yangu akuje na gari atuchukue. This time, we are living now in the slums. Kwa sababu ile mahali tulikuwa nakaa children's home, we were kicked out. She was a bit too much. She drank a lot and she was just not okay. So sisi tulienda kuishi Mukuru. That's where I grew up for iyo maisha yangu ya high school. And while we were there, this was now when she really got sick. And tukingoja sasa gari, she just sat back and that was it. So now tumemchukua, tumempeleka hospitali, and the doctor say, I can't find a pulse and I can't find a heartbeat. Who are you go? And that dawned on me that now I am alone. And now the journey to being alone started.
Pole sana.
Yeah.
How is life being alone?
It is crazy. It's, for most time, maisha yako you live on fear. Unaishi na uoga sana kwa sababu you don't know where to go back to. Hakuna familia you go back to. Hakuna mtu you go back to. You go back to yourself. So if you burn and kill your hope, inamaanisha then you're not there anymore. You're not there to go back to. And that was my life.
Family, I mean, like uncles, aunties, walikuwepo kusimama na wewe?
I don't want to say I expect people to be there for me. Everyone has their own challenges na watu wamekuwa maisha kitofauti. They were there, they were not there. Mostly wakati after mazishi, I had to survive by myself. So the Lorna that you're seeing here is as a result of herself.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Now nataka kujua nani kakulipia fees poko kamaliza flight?
Oh, wow.
Nini shule being a flight attendant?
Ningetaka maisha baby girl lakini imenikata. Imenikata. I am my own baby girl. I sponsor myself. I do everything for myself. Shule I was 17. So the moment I got my ID in 2010, the first thing I got was promotional jobs as a supermarket. So nilikuwa naingia, I get paid 1,000 kusimama hapo. I skive class a bit, 2 hours. I go back to class. I do something here and there. And that's how I paid for my own school. Flight attendant school wasn't so much, so it was manageable.
Okay.
Nikamaliza, it was 9 months long, and I graduated with a certificate. And I thought it is so easy kupata kazi. The flight attendant, mini mrembo, kwani.
Sasa siyo imemaliza hiyo maneno.
That is a lie. 2011 was the time nili realize sijui. Nilijua sijui. Life ilinigonga. I was doing everything, and I think at one point nilikuwa hadi video vixen. I everything. Kuja kuna 2,000 nashikilia, because that's how I also managed to save, to pay rent, to eat, to live, and to just keep on pushing.
Nini ilikuwa inakupa tumaini hivyo? Kwa sababu wadada wengine, not even wadada, other people. Anasema it's too much. Kwani ni nini? Ni lazima gani? Nini ilikuwa inakupa moyo na tumaini?
Sijawahi anguka roho. I don't know. It's just within me. I don't see a challenge as end of life. For me, a challenge is, sasa tuepuke hii, we go to the next one. Tuepuke hii, we go to the next one. And for me, I also had a strong conviction of, I will show you that I'm going to survive.
Okay.
I will show you that even though I don't have my mom, my brother, my father, even though I don't have anyone there for me, I will show you that I can survive by myself.
Okay.
And that's the push, and that's the zeal imeniweka mpaka leo.
Turudi 2020 sasa. Kazi ulikuja ukapata. Obviously unaniambia you've been flying.
It's been a nice one.
I know.
It's not your everyday flying, yeah? So kile nafanya in flight attendant, that life is different. So we don't go to London, we don't go to the US. We go to Somalia and we go to Congo. We go to war zone areas.
Wow.
And you land in Somalia and there's bombs going off and there's shooting going on. And that life also opens you to so much. Kwa sababu that might be your last day. You might be shot down. Things might happen, things might change. And when you come back home, you want better for yourself. So flight attendant life opened my eyes very much. It was a while before I got it, but 1 year later, I got it, and it was really amazing. And I've been through that life up to the point in 2018 when I said, Somali is really struggling with food. How do I come back home? Nijaribu kulima pia mimi nifanye biashara huko. So I started farming in 2018, and I was doing French beans for export. It was good.
Ulikuwa unapanda alafu kisha
and then I export, yes. So 2018 kaanza, 2019 was good, fairly good. It was not so good because kwanza kama you have no experience, tulichoma pesa. Farming ni patapotea. If you're not ready to be there to do it, just don't start. So by the time tunapata groove ya biashara inaenda hivi with farming, 2020 kagonga. So now COVID is here. So export nayo to Europe and the places hakuna. So mimi nikadhani brilliant idea, wacha to feed Kenyans.
No, niambia time hiyo ulikuwa unapanda cabbage.
Sasa hiyo time sasa cabbage ndio imeingia, because before nilikuwa nafanya French beans and it was good. Kasema Kenyans, we are suffering, hatuna chakula. Let me feed Kenyans with my cabbage. Kapanda cabbage, 60,000 of them. In a 4-acre piece of land in Nyeri. Wacha time ya harvest ifike. Everyone became a farmer. There was no market. Utauzia nani? And I'm thinking, niko na chakula itaharibika kwa shamba.
Mwanzo cabbage inaharibika haraka sana.
Yes. So I said, no, let me go online. Let me ask people to see if we can donate this food. Tungangane tupate tu transport ya kutoa chakula kutoka Nyeri. We bring it to Nairobi and we see how we can give it out. And that's the start of my life in charity. So hiyo wakati Kenyans really came through. We raised around 300,000. We got trucks. We were able to bring around 45,000 cabbages to Nairobi. And we were...
They came through daily. How?
Na transport. Tulikuwa na lorry we were hiring.
Okay. Wena nani?
I was alone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was alone. I was bringing the cabbages by myself.
Okay.
Na mimi, na lori, na watu wangu wa mkokoteni, tunashikana, tunaenda slum to slum, tukijaribu kupeana, children's homes, anywhere. We were asking Kenyans, if you have a home that needs food, and if you can be able to buy so that we donate, that was how we did it.
Okay.
Yes.
Na unaniambia kwa kuuza, kwa kutoa cabbage ama kudonate cabbage,
Yes.
ndio ilileta
The whole
ndoto
bit.
ya Binti Pods.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
So tukiwa kwenye harakati ya kudonate, everyone is asking, do you have pads? Do you have clothes? Do you have anything extra? I mean, then I only have this cabbage to give you. What more can I do to help? And I go back home after the whole cabbage donation. It was something along a month, October to November 2020. And I sit with my friend and we think through, so what next? What are we coming to do? What am I going to start? And as we're looking or brainstorming ideas za kwanza, biashara, because I didn't get anything back from farming, she comes up with an idea of she wants to also come to do business, but pia anataka iwe business with impact. And we look at ideas, and the first...
Your time ulikuwa unafanya kazi we bado?
I was
Okay.
still a flight attendant. So we come across a video of a young girl in Kitui. And this girl was being harassed sexually by the dad to be able to afford pads. So the exchange here was pads. And I'm thinking, to how low can we go? And this lady just said, I think, Lorna, hakuna kitu ingine we have to do in life. This is our business, or this is what we want to bring. And we think of, so how do we do it? Because mostly it's easy to just, come online and say, guys, I want to start donating pads and,
tusaidieni,
And we realized that wouldn't be sustainable. So with time, we thought of the idea, let's start it as a business so that ikikuja ipate profit, then profits from this can come to support those girls who don't have. And when we bring this company to life, let it be, first of all, a product that has to resonate with that girl. It has to be something that's very comfortable and very affordable. Kwa sababu, if you're trying to bring to this young girl who's being donated 2 pads, if she can be able to afford 65 shillings, then ni mtu mwenye you'll have helped. For the quality, before you donate, can you give something that's quality? So that was where we were coming from.
Okay.
This also has to be a product I have to use.
Okay.
That was the bare minimum for me. And we thought it's easy. Same thing.
Si usema tu.
Oh, same thing. Ni rahisi, fungua tu kampuni anza. It wasn't. And we looked for a manufacturer and we thought of how to bring that here. We didn't have money. We didn't have anything. We had savings. The smallest we had.
Sasa nataka tuje na hapo when we come back.
Yeah.
Manake hapa sasa wameamua ni lazima kampuni ya kutengeza pads. Ndio hao, kumbuka ni COVID time, tusisahau and remember what was happening wakati wa COVID. Lorna Joyce, tukimalizia cabbage ukaanza kuuza, imezaa kampuni, unaniambia haikuwa rahisi. Haraka tu jinsi ambavyo mlifanikiwa sasa kuiregister kampuni mpaka sasa hivi pads zinapatikana madukani.
Yes. So 2021 tukaamua kuanzisha kampuni Binti Marvels Limited, registered in May. Tukatafuta manufacturer. For now we import from China. And our first way of ensuring quality was one thing. Huyu manufacturer lazima kuwa na manufacture the pads for the US market and for the European market. So already unajua standard ni very high quality. We tested out the product throughout 2021 and we first brought our product here in last year 2022.
2022 ndio product imeingia sokoni. So far iko namna gani, watu wameipokeaje bidhaa yako ya Binti Pads?
Mimi nilidhani I've brought you a quality product for an affordable price. Kwa nini uchukui?
Kwa shilingi ngapi?
65 shillings kwenye market. When you look at it, it's actually quite affordable for the price. Kumbe, it's first of all, a very sensitive product. So to convince a woman to move from one thing she's used to something that she's not used to, it's not easy. So mimi nilijua tutauza kama njugu and 1 2 3 it wasn't, and we had to do a lot of education, a lot of teaching, a lot of learning and unlearning, just to explain how product, why would you have to, why Binti?
Okay.
And the first thing for us was, when we go out into the market, unachukua pad yenyewe, we open it up to the traders, we show you the features, and that's why nilikuambia ukiingia hapa fungua, onyesha, learn, see what exactly it is, so that useme unaniuzia lakini sijaiona hiyo, hatujaisikia, so then how will you know about it? So we taught them how to, this is a good quality pad. You know it through this. It does this. It has this. We added features. So it has 2 extra panty liners kwa sababu we understand that those last days of periods, it's not, you don't need to have a heavy pad. So through that, the product was picked up. It has been a journey to see even the first supermarket that I took the pads to. Na nilikuwa naziona hapo kwa shelf, ninasema leo sitoki.
Unakaa hapo uone.
Wacha tu nizione hapo kwa supermarket, leo sitoki. Kwa sababu even getting that product into a supermarket is such a hassle.
Kuna
such a hassle.
Conversation ambayo inaendelea sasa hivi, watu wanasema kuna bidhaa fulani na mojawapo inatajwa ni sanitary towel, kwamba size zinafaa kuwa zinapeanwa bure na serikali.
100%.
Wewe maoni yako ni yapi kuhusiana na hilo?
I do believe pads should be free. For me, if there's a way of making sure that we get pads out there for free, this is a basic need. It should be.
Okay.
It's just that even just those smallest charges that come, actually pads are tax free. So that's the bare minimum that we get. If we were able to get even lower, it would be amazing. If we're even supposed to purchase a pad for 10 shillings, that would be amazing. Maybe unfortunately right now we need to do so much more with policies, with government, with everything else. And I like the idea of them even giving out free pads. It's just that it's never enough. The need is there, and the need is a lot.
Okay.
Biggest people we actually work with is the charity groups and the NGOs. And that's why I told you when I was starting, it had to be something that would support that one girl who I was targeting. It wasn't for the market so much that if you can buy because it's a quality product and you can buy it. But for those who we can't, tutawafikishia aje kwa wale wenye hawajiwezi, wale hawezi pata. So a lot of charity groups have been able to come and buy binti from us.
Okay.
Yes.
Nataka uambie pale ambapo wanaweza kuinteract na nyinyi, even organizations ambazo zinasikiliza, wao wafikie kivipi?
Yeah. So binti iko kwenye 5 counties as of now, which is Nairobi, Kiambu, Kajiado and Machakos. We're also in Mombasa.
Kwenye mitandao ya kijamii?
We are on our socials, bintipads_ke, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, tuko pale TikTok. We are trying to really get to dance and see how we can move. We also online, so you can also order online. We are actually the first sanitary pads company that does delivery up to your doorstep.
Kwenye website ama kupitia mitandao ya kijamii?
Anywhere from our website, from Facebook, from Instagram, anywhere on our socials.
All right.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Shukran sana Lorna.
For sure.
I'm very impressed by how strong-willed you are. Na shukran sana for being vulnerable na kushare na sisi, kutu inspire na story yako. Wewe mwenyewe unapatikana wapi kwenye mitandao ya kijamii?
Lorna Joyce. Niko kwenye Facebook, Instagram, kila mahali. Is it okay if I share out our number, our company number?
Okay.
Sure. So it's 0717 345-841. They can send us a message. We can always see how to, work together. I feel like Binti is such an open company.
Okay.
If you call us, if you text us, we'll always respond.
Bado uko kwa ndege una fly sasa hivi?
Hey, that life is not easy. You can't, as of now, I can't balance because it has grown into such a big company.
Okay.
So I stopped flying last month.
All right.
Yes.
Haya, so mimi nashukuru sana kwa kuja kushare na sisi.
Thank you.
Tuzidi
a lot.
Oh yes.